Okay, my name is Michael. I play in the band Seahaven, and this is what I've been playing on this tour. The first pedal on my chain is this Ernie Ball VP Junior. It's just a regular passive volume pedal. Out of the few that I've used, it has the best traction to it as far as being a really smooth volume pedal. It's got a isolated tuner out, so it feeds right into my tuner, so no matter what volume I'm at, I'm able to tune. Next, I'm going straight into the Chaddrbox Loud Louder. The Loud Louder is made by our friend Chad in Boston. He makes these pedals. It's basically a two-sequence clean boost. So this is clean. Then I have my first stage, my second stage. It's feeding right into my OCD, which is essentially like the meat and potatoes of my drive tone. I play out of the AC30 by Vox. So if I want it straight clean, I could do that. Maybe a little bit of drive here, but mostly I keep this thing straight on. And then this is kind of just, if I need to boost it all the way, I have both of them on. If I just need a little bit of crunch, I keep that on. If I just kind of want to go straight into the OCD, I do that. Chaddrbox is a boutique company based right out here in Boston. He builds pedals for like us and Transit and Story So Far. That's how I got in touch with him. It's this dude named Chad, and he's really, really, really cool. He got this to me right before our trip to Europe with Story So Far, and it's been kind of the mainframe in my tone as far as being able to have different dynamics. My amp is a single channel amplifier, so it kind of enables me to have a bit more range, and really easy. I don't have to like throttle back on my volume to get a clean tone or anything like that. I can stay kind of all the way open, and if I'm using full drive, I can just kind of kick it down a little bit or kick it down a little bit more. So it's great. It's kind of, it really is, it's the rudder of the boat, essentially. This is my Line 6 M13 Stompbox modeler. It's really cool. This is kind of like the third iteration of my board as far as like, I've been through a ton of cheap pedals, I've been through a lot of expensive pedals, and it's nice. I essentially can get everything I need from it as far as like all of my reverbs are right here. I use a ton of different reverbs, especially for the new record. There's a lot of different textures on it. So I have all my reverbs, all my delays, all of my tremolos, my choruses. You choose a button or a Stompbox or whatever, and you can assign any kind of different effect to it, and it saves it. So whenever you turn it off, you turn it back on, it saves it. So I don't have to go out and buy a bunch of different effects pedals. It's all right there, and it's got tap tempo and a looper on it. It just makes it easy. I don't have to go buy a bunch of different stuff. It's all in one place, and it's really, really easy to adjust it all. So I'm using this Furman Pedalboard to power everything. It's really cool. It's got a power conditioner built right into it. A lot of people have power conditioners in their rack units, but it's nice to have mine right straight here on the board. I plug straight into a wall or whatever, and it feeds into this power conditioner, and it just like softens out all the bumps and voltage or everything like that. It gives me a really clean power source. So I'm using essentially one of these AC outlets to power this, and I'm using these little patch outlets to power my smaller pedals. It's nice though. It's nice having it all in one place. It's really easy to pack up. I don't have to worry about lots of different patch cables going wrong or anything, so it's nice. This is my main guitar right now. It's a Fender American Standard Telecaster. I got it last year from Matt at Fender. I mailed him and told him I wanted a USA Tele in a weird color, and he sent me this. It's brand new, and sent it to me in this really weird sparkly green. I don't know if you can pick it up, but it's great. It's kind of got some vintage styling to it here and there, but it's also got some modern stuff on it, like this carved back. You don't see a lot of USA Teles with that carved back unless it's a Tele Deluxe. Usually it's just like a flat back to it. So they made some adjustments for the 2013 models. This is the other guitar I'm using right now. Japanese Jaguar by Fender. It's made in Japan in the early 90s, so it's about as old as I am. We adjusted it to have these, they're called Fat Cats by Seymour Duncan, but essentially they're P90 pickups like a Jazzmaster, but it's in a humbucker form. So we threw those in there, threw a buzz stop on it to add a little bit of sustain to this bridge. These bridges, Jaguars really temperamental guitars. Jaguars and Jazzmasters are temperamental guitars. So we threw this buzz stop on it, and it's got a Mustang bridge on it, and it's really cool. I'm starting to get used to it. It's a little bit older, so it's already got it's got a little bit of story already in it as far as it's dents and stuff. There's some chunks taken out, but it's been cool. It's nice because I don't really have to adjust anything when I plug it right into my amp. It seems to just go right with it. It feels really natural to just plug in and play. It's got a shorter scale, so that's a little bit weird to switch back and forth as far as one guitar being a full scale, one guitar being a short scale. But it's beautiful. It's finished in Olympic white, and it's about 20 years old, so it's yellowed a bit. It's got this nice little tortoise guard on it, and it's cool, man. It's been a nice addition. So I guess the best advice I have about guitars is just to find something that feels comfortable. That's really what matters. You're gonna figure out all the other stuff later on, as far as like nuances about your tone and stuff like that. There's a million different variables, whether it's in your pedal board, or it's in your amp, or it's in your guitar. So I guess it's just whatever feels most comfortable for you, whether it's a Tele or a Jag or a Les Paul or whatever. Just whatever feels comfortable and whatever you feel most inspired by to play with. So cool.